So hi guys, I'm here in the studio with Beth Ford. We have been recording our duet for the new EP and I can't tell you how excited I am about it because I just love singing with Beth. The quality of voice that she's got is really beautiful and it's so stunning already. So why don't we let these guys get to know you a little bit more?
Awesome.
Yeah. So why don't you tell them about, start from the beginning, how did you start singing?
I've always sang. I think just because I was brought up in such a musical family, like my dad sings, my nan sings, my granddad used to sing, so it's kind of like fate that I was like going to end up singing. Like I started singing probably before I could talk. Like my dad always used to tell me, I always used to sit like in the living room on a pillow watching Les Mis on a computer instead of like listening to like nursery rhymes and stuff. I listened to Les Mis, I sang along with Les Mis. Like I could literally sing before I could talk. So I've always like, all my life I've always sang, and it's just always started progressed from there. Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah. So how about classical singing? Because you've got such a beautiful, pure classical voice. How come you decided to take that route, and how did that start for you?
I feel like just because like the style that my dad sings in, the style that my nan sings in, I was like brought up in a family that used to listen to like musical theatre and classical music. So I've never been into pop music, but it's never been the style of music I've liked to listen to or sing to, because I like being different. I don't like being the same as everyone else. So like at school I'm just known as the girl that sings opera at school. Like that's how I'm known at school. So I guess like I like being different. I don't like being the same as everyone else. And I feel like classical music and like musical theatre type stuff, it shows off my voice more than other music would.
It certainly really suits your voice.
Thank you.
Really suits your voice because you've got such fantastic tone and such fantastic control, especially of the higher soprano notes as well. I love listening to you, especially your Oh Holy Night that you sing, because Beth has come and sung at a few of my Christmas concerts now, I'm really glad to say, and you get such an amazing reaction from the audience when you sing that song. It really suits you.
Yeah, it's a shame I can only sing it at Christmas. Really. I'd sing it all year if I could.
I feel that about so many Christmas songs,
Yeah, a lot of people look forward to Christmas. I'm like, yes, I get to sing A Holy Night now. It's acceptable for me to sing that song.
I feel like that with my Christmas album, because that's why I wanted to make one.
Yeah.
It's because I love all those Christmas songs.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to sing them more. So I thought, well, if I make an album, I've got a good excuse
to sing the Christmas songs then.
Yeah, exactly. So I decided to write a blog post about you, and in that blog post the amount of impressive things that I could write about was incredible, because I was already really impressed with you after singing with you at Atherstone, but we'll get on to that. Because we'll start more towards the beginning, and you sang with Elfie Bow, didn't you?
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Tell us more about that.
It basically came about when I think I was 11 at the time. So I was still in primary school,
Wow.
I was still in primary school at the time, but for my birthday, my parents got me tickets to go and see him in concert.
Oh, wow.
But like on top of that, they got me like the VIP tickets, you know, when you guys have like the meet and greet and like go to the like rehearsals and everything.
Wow.
So we went and met him, had a photo, got an autograph, everything.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, I know. I was like starstruck.
Yeah.
But we got to meet him, and then another girl that I'm still in contact with now, who's like a really good friend of mine now, and she was going to sing with him during the sound check and everything. So my dad, he was like, come and sing with us. So I got a chance to sing in the dress rehearsal, and then because we sounded good, he was like, do you want to sing in the actual concert? So
oh my gosh.
In the concert we were like right up at the top of Symphony Hall, like right at the back, so we had to run down to the front like to get on stage in time. So we were going to do Sang the Impossible Dream, got some Quality Streets afterwards, which was fabulous.
Nice!
And I think that gave me the confidence to like do everything else that I've been doing, because before that I was really shy. I didn't like singing in front of people. Like I was in my church choir and everything, but I never liked singing on my own. So like my primary school, they'd never heard me sing before. And like right after that, I had the confidence to like sing, and like I sang in an assembly in my primary school, and everyone knew of me. And I think ever since that moment I've been encouraged to do everything else that I've been doing.
Oh my gosh. So talk about starting in the deep end and being thrown in.
I literally performed nowhere, and they were like, off you go, Symphony Hall, off you go.
How many people was that in there?
Over 2,000.
Goodness me. So too shy to sing before, you decided to start singing in front of people in Symphony Hall with Alfie Bow in front of 2,000 people, and that was your start.
Yeah, that was my second foot. And I just thought, like, if I did that, I could do anything after that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So after
That is
that, I'd be
amazing.
like, if I could do that, I can do this. So
Oh my gosh.
just
That's
kind of
absolutely incredible.
Because I know
Wow.
that without that, I wouldn't have been where I am. I would have always been that shy girl that didn't really want to sing in front of anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh
I'll be
my
forever
gosh.
grateful to him for that.
That's absolutely amazing. I really admire your courage doing that. That's absolutely incredible. So what has that led on to for you?
Oh, lots of things. Meeting you, singing with you, singing with Joanna. After that,
Joanna Forrest?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love her.
Right after that, well, not right after that, but like recently, a few years ago, I think, I got to sing a duet on Michael Bow's album, which is Alfie's brother.
Wow!
So I got to sing a duet of Streets of London on his album.
Oh, cool.
So now we're still in like contact with him and everything, so that's good. So it's going for that.
Great. So did that come about through meeting Alfie Bow at his concert, or was that
Well,
through...
through like a chain of things, he got in contact with us and asked if I wanted to sing a chat with him,
Oh, wow.
which is great.
That's fantastic. That must have been so much fun recording with him.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
great.
Wow.
Well, everything I do is fun.
That's a really nice way of thinking about it. Yeah, that's the best way to be. The other thing I wrote about in the blog was the fact that one of your videos went viral, didn't it?
Yeah.
Which is absolutely amazing. I know that there's a lot of people who spend years creating a video in the hope that it'll go viral. But this was so natural and so organic. I think that's why people loved it.
I think. Yeah, because I went to go have my photo shoot at the rugby school, and we went
Photo shoot for what? Sorry.
just for like all my music. So I never had like proper photos taken before.
Ah, okay.
So the one person I was working with was like, oh, we can go here for free and we can just go around to take all the photos and everything. And we went into this like massive like church cathedral, and Mum was like, you can't not sing. So it was like, sing a song. So I was like, oh, okay, fine, I'll sing a song. So I sang at the front, and I started singing Piazza, and I didn't realise at the time that I was being filmed. Like I had no idea, because I was saying right at the back, so I didn't realise I was being filmed. Sang it, and then they put it on my YouTube, and then by the next morning it got like 30,000 hits, like overnight, and I was like, where's this come from?
Yeah.
I don't know where this has come from, and it apparently got picked up by the San Francisco Globe. So that's
San Francisco Globe?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It kind of like carried on from there, so that I got like interviews on like BBC WM and stuff to talk about all of that, and I think it's over 130,000.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's amazing. If you guys want to see that performance, it's on the blog, and you can go onto Beth's YouTube channel as well. So what's your YouTube channel? Is it Beth Ford?
Everything that I've got is under Beth Ford Music.
Beth Ford Music, yeah. And then the blog where you can see a bit more information about what we've spoken about is on my website. So that's mary-jess.com, and you can go onto the blog using the menu there. It's called A Singer's Life. And I was so impressed by that. I had to put it in there to show people, because it really demonstrates the stunning range that you've got, and that clarity of tone at the top as well. It's really beautiful. So yeah, definitely make sure you check that out. So you and I both sang together for the first time at Atherstone, didn't we? So this was on my Prayer to a Snowflake winter tour, where I was celebrating the release of the album Prayer to a Snowflake, and you came along to sing with me there. And everything was going well that day until in the middle of winter, really cold, the heating in the church completely failed, didn't it? Completely broke. I don't think I've ever been so cold in my entire life.
No, you could see your breath.
Yeah. Inside the church.
Yeah.
And all the audience had their hats, coats and scarves on, and gloves and blankets on them on the pews. My gosh, it was so freezing cold. But I said in the blog post that I wrote about you, I was so impressed with how professional you were, and it was absolutely amazing to see you sing so beautifully in such a cold space, because it's so difficult for your voice.
It's really difficult.
The idea is that your voice is supposed to be warm, and then when you're freezing and you can't get anything warm, it's very difficult to keep your voice warm, isn't it?
That's true.
Yeah, it was absolutely crazy that day. I put out things on social media saying, "Not that warm, the heating's broken."
Yeah.
But we got gas heaters, and then the gas ran out in one of the canisters. No, Lady Luck wasn't on our side that day. No, Jack Frost was having a good time though, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But you did really well, and you sang O Holy Night there as well, didn't you? You know I love you singing that.
Yeah.
It's really stunning. We had a great concert,
Yeah, it was a great concert.
even though it was freezing. It was so cold.
I'll just forget about that bit. It was a great concert.
Yes. Yeah, well, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Luckily, I was able to
You had
use
your
a
cloak.
cloak thing. Vicar very kindly let me use it.
Luckily.
But yeah, I was singing. My friend Chris Marlowe came along to sing some duets with me. So the duet, The Sound of Christmas, that I did with Ridian on the album, there's a lyric in that which is "It's so cold on these winter nights," and of course you sing that and you say to the audience, "It's so cold on these winter nights," and everybody laughed. It's like, yeah, this is painting the scene really well. Yeah, we just wanted to make people really feel the meaning of the music, so we just destroyed the heat. Yeah, purposely destroyed the heat. Yeah. Oh dear. Now I am so thrilled that when I approached you about this whole EP project that you wanted to be a part of it. So do you just want to let the people at home know a bit more about why you wanted to be a part of the project, why you said yes to working with me with this?
Well, first off, you're an amazing person. You're incredibly talented, and I just feel like being able to be part of something like this, it just helps me, like, not only like with what you're doing, but it helps me to like get my voice out there and everything. So I feel like being able to sing a duet with you, like, it really helps, like, and it like makes me like love what I do even more. Because like you can sing on your own, and like I love singing on it, but being able to share your talents and like your love for music with other people, I feel like it's such a great way to like not bond with people, but like to become almost like kind of a family in like some way.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah. It just brings everyone together, I think. Like no matter what type of music it is, like always like brings people together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the great thing about classical crossover with this EP,
Yeah.
because I'm working with so many different voices. With classical crossover, you're able to take influences from other places and bring it back
like
to...
everything's brought together,
Yeah, you can bring it back to really enhance and embellish classical roots. But you're the most classical voice that we've got on this record, so it's really nice for me to be able to go into my really classical side of my singing, which I love. So I'm really grateful that you chose to be a part of this, so thank you.
And I think our voices sound really good together as well.
I think so too. It's fun, isn't it, singing together? Absolutely. Yeah, I'm glad you feel like that as well. So the song that we're singing together for this EP, I am super excited about. Now, I had it in my head that it was possible, and so when I spoke to Mike Christie from G4 about it, he is really talented. He's written a whole opera and everything, so he's amazing at arrangements. He said, well, I can put an arrangement together. And now that I can hear us singing on it together, I'm so excited for people to hear this, because I don't think it's really been done.
No, I'm surprised it hasn't been done before.
So, because the songs that we're doing, a lot of people sing them.
Yeah.
A lot of people, because they're so beautiful and so popular. And so it's always nice when you can bring something a little bit different to the table.
It hasn't been done before. Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody's probably going to prove us wrong now and go, actually, it has been done before. Here's an example, a glaringly obvious one. The idea was taking the Bach Gounod Ave Maria and the Schubert Ave Maria and putting them together to create a duet. Now, I'm really excited about this because I think it's a great way for us to be able to sing two beautiful songs at the same time. Yeah. And for me, I love it so much. I think Mike's arrangement is stunning.
It's beautiful.
And to hear your voice on it is amazing. Now it's all coming together. But yeah, when I first suggested that idea to you, you seemed excited about it as well.
Yeah.
Is that because have you sung Ave Marias separately before?
I have sung one of them before. So I think I like to putting them together because I hadn't sung the other one before. But I'd heard it, I was like, oh, that would be nice to sing as well. But I was like, it'd be weird if I sang both of them. So when you said put them together, I'd be like, that's brilliant. I'll get to sing both of them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they do fit really well together. Yeah.
I think so too.
I haven't done it before.
I think it's great what Mike's done. It's just, he's made it fit so effortlessly. I can't even do it. It's like Nemo trying to say effortlessly. There we go. Yeah, he's really made them blend together so beautifully, hasn't he? Yeah. And then to be able to sing it with you, when I know that I love working with you already, and I know that our voices match, it's just been so brilliant today, being able to hear it all come to life. Yeah, come together and come to life. Yeah. I can't wait for people to hear it now. I'm excited. Yes. Can't wait. Now, as most of you guys know, we funded this EP project through Pledge Music, and Pledge Music have been absolutely brilliant with helping us with the whole campaign. But it's thanks to you guys and your support that we're able to get together and create new music and work together. And as you'll know from the Pledge page, this was all about helping young artists get a foothold in the music industry, and so that they can find new opportunities and open doors, and so that they can have a cross-pollination of fan bases with all the artists. So we're so grateful to the supporters and pledgers, aren't we?
Yeah.
So grateful.
Yeah, I think all of this has gave me the motivation to keep going, because I know that with everyone, bringing everyone together, it allows me to like meet new people, like work with new people. It's amazing. I love it.
Oh,
everything to do with music I love. Honestly, I love it. It's everything to me. I don't know what I'd do without music.
Oh, I'm so glad you feel like that.
Yeah, it's great.
I feel the same way as well, and it's so great when you get to share that passion.
And so many people that I've met have been because of my music, and the people that support me, like, they're absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I love them so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, they give me the strength to keep going. I think, you know, like on your low days, then you get a nice message to say, oh, that was absolutely brilliant. And you're like, oh, your art's amazing, or anything like that.
Yeah.
And it's like this, oh, good, people actually do like what I do. I'm gonna keep doing it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're so right, because we're so lucky in classical crossover, aren't we?
Yeah.
I really think that our fans and our supporters are just...
They're the kindest people.
Oh, they really are.
Yeah.
They really are, and they really take people under their wings, and that's the great thing about exposing you and the other young people to the classical crossover world a little bit more, because I know that they'll be welcomed with open
I
arms.
just want to tell everyone about it.
Yeah.
Just go down the street and go, everyone listen to this, please listen to this. And I think so many people would like it. Like, it's not really something that everyone's like, oh, I want to try listen to this. Like, I feel like you need to be introduced to it, but as soon as you listen to it, you're like, I really like this, and I want to keep listening to it.
Yeah, I completely agree.
And because, like, you know, how classical crossover brings in like elements of many different music styles, it brings everyone together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
And it could even like show people, because it brings so many elements together, it might introduce people to like other styles of music or anything. So I feel like because it brings everyone together, it like widens everyone's like view of music on a whole.
Yeah.
It's not just like set styles.
Yeah.
Things can be brought together.
You're so right. And also it's great then when you get lots of people who have found you through different avenues and through different duets or anything, and then they all come to a concert. Yeah. It's like you've got a family there, isn't it?
It is a family to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned your art, which just completely astounds me on every single level. I don't understand how I can't even say how amazing your art is. But why don't you tell people at home a bit more about what you're doing with your art and where you're at with it?
Well, at the moment I'm doing my A-levels and I'm doing art and music, obviously.
Yay!
So I spend a lot of time doing my art. I think it's kind of like an escape, like it's the music. It's kind of an escape where I can just put my music in and like focus on doing my artwork. I don't have to think about anything else. Yeah. And people really enjoy it as well. Like, I get asked for commissions all the time, so I do work for other people, which is great because it lets me like share what I've like, the talents that I've got. Yeah, which is great. I'd love it if like as a career, like the dream is to like do my art during the day, have a studio somewhere, just get to like do my art during the day and then perform at night. Like that would be a dream.
Yeah, that would be amazing. I'm not surprised you've got so many people lining up for commissions.
Thank you.
Because your artwork is astounding. Where can people at home see your artwork and your catalogue?
If you go onto my Beth Ford music page,
yeah,
lots of people contact me through there asking for different like commissions and stuff.
Okay.
And on Instagram I've got a Beth Ford art page.
Yeah. So what do they type in to get? So it's at Facebook, Beth Ford Music.
Yeah, and then if you want my art Instagram, that's Beth Ford Art.
Beth Ford Art, okay.
Beth Ford Music for Instagram.
And then why don't you let them know where else they can find your music?
Everything that I've got is under Beth Ford Music, so YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Brilliant.
Everything.
She's made it easy for you there, you've got no excuses. Go and check it out now. Yeah. Well, I can't wait for you guys at home to hear our duet, because I'm so thrilled with it. I'm so happy with it. Just been sat there grinning in the studio
when it comes out.
Yeah.
What are you listening to? Myself.
Yeah. Brilliant. I'm so happy. Me and Ash, the producer, has been so amazing, so brilliant, so supportive. We were grinning at each other when you were singing in the vocal booth, grinning at each other going, this is just magic, complete magic. So I can't wait for people to hear it. Thanks so much for coming in.
It's alright.